Good morning, everybody. Brian Gleis here from the Scott Insurance Agency. Hope your morning's going great. Want to talk to you about our youthful drivers for just a second. If there's a topic I enjoy talking about, it's about youthful drivers. It just brings back the memories of that first drive that you took on your first solo and learning how to drive. It's just crazy. And if you can remember how exciting and how stressful those times were, you can put yourself in the position of your youthful driver. But the 2, 3, 4, a couple things that I want to talk about that if every single youthful driver could practice and accept as the rule of thumb, the overwhelming majority of accidents that they have will not be their fault. The first one is probably the hardest one ever. Don't drive distracted. So we all know between cell phones and radios and friends and instant messages and text messaging and the radio and the air conditioning buttons and all of the gadgets in the car, you can become very, very distracted, and all of a sudden, boom, that's what happens. So work with your youthful driver on driving not distracted. Teach them from a young age. The cell phone stays down. I don't give a crap about hands-free anything. Cell phone stays down. Their job is to focus on the road because it's directly going to impact the amount that you pay for insurance, right? So let's remember that and help our kiddos with that. The second thing is keep a safe distance from the object in front of them. This drove my son absolutely crazy, because whenever he achieved the distance that I told him was a safe distance, of course another car would slip right in there and he would get all excited and upset, and I was like, it just doesn't matter. You can't control what other people do. What you can control is the distance between you and that car, because we know that if your kiddo touches the back end of another car, don't care what the circumstance is, it's going to be your kiddo's fault. So talk to them, train them what a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you is. Third thing, permit driver stickers that you can get from the DMV will embarrass the hell out of your kids. I don't care. You shouldn't probably plaster the car with 14 of them, but having one of them in the back window, I like that idea because it gives the other drivers around them an idea that it's a new driver and that we should probably pay a little more attention to them. So permit stickers are usually free. They're usually bright yellow. You tape them on the back window and have a little fun. Last thing that I want to talk about is wildlife. Wildlife in the middle of the road. We have to train our kids that sometimes hitting that wildlife, bracing yourself, grabbing hold of that steering wheel, keeping it solid, okay, and hitting that wildlife, not full speed, try to brake, try to slow down, whatever, but taking evasive maneuvers, very rarely can any good come from that. My kiddos that take the ditch, my kiddos that turn that wheel and they get out of control and they flip, they hit a culvert, bad things come. I love my squirrels, I love my bunny rabbits, I love my turkeys, I love my raccoons, all of these things. I'm a wildlife lover. However, I love your kiddo more than I loved the squashed wildlife. Deer, my philosophy is still the same on deer. Slow down to the best of your ability, grab a hold of that steering wheel, and hopefully that deer gets out of your way. Because yeah, the deer's gonna mess up your car, but let's fix the car instead of having to fix your kid. Super brief, that's all I wanted to talk about, was distracted driving, safe distance from the vehicle in front of you, put that permit driver sticker on there, and brace that steering wheel, slow down as much as you can, but you might have to tackle the wildlife before you tackle the ditch or create a situation by swerving that you can't get out of. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for your time, your business, your friendship. Bye-bye.